here. So U.S. commerce is carried almost exclusively by non-U.S. ships. If you look at the breakdown, and she included that in her chart here, you'll see that. So when you look at how U.S. cargo is carried, cargo coming to and from the United States, you see it's carried by basically foreign flag vessels. Liberia being the largest, 1.5 million TEUs a year, 20.4%. So 1/5 out of all the containers that are shipped to the United States, out of about roughly 7.5 million, are carried by Liberian Registry. Now, Liberian Registry is not registered in Monrovia in West Africa. The headquarters for Liberian Registry is in Reston, Virginia. It is right outside of Dulles Airport, about a half hour from the Pentagon. And then you have the Panamanian Registry. They do 17.6%. Panama Registry, by the way, was created by the United States largely to get around neutrality laws in the ramp up to the Second World War. Then you have the Hong Kong Registry. This is one that's controlled by China. They control 15% of U.S. trade. You have Malta, Singapore, and then the Marshall Islands, which is another open registry created by the United States in the 1980s, carries 4.4%. If you really have a question about this issue about sovereignty and everything, I would strongly recommend right here Rodney Carlisle's book, Rough Waters, Sovereignty and the American Merchant Marine. A great book. Deals with this, goes into the topic here about that issue of registry. If you come down on this list, you'll see that the United States only carries a fraction of its own cargo, 2.6%. And that 2.6% is carried by a variety of different ships. Maersk is the largest carrier of U.S. cargo. Now, Maersk is a foreign-owned company. Matter of fact, the top three out of four you see there are companies that are foreign-based but have American subsidiaries. So in the United States, it's Maersk Lines Limited in Norfolk. They operate separately from Maersk, A.P. Moller in Copenhagen, but they also do liner share agreements. And so they carry the bulk of U.S. trade. CMA CGM, they do that. The French line does it through an affiliate of theirs, APL, what used to be American President's Line, but that went away a long time ago. It was bought up by Neptune Orient in the 90s, and then Neptune Orient NOL was bought up by CMA CGM. You'll see the one wholly owned U.S. company is Matson right there. Matson is roughly around the 21st, or no, it's about 25th, 26th largest container liner in the world. And then you jump down, and Hapag-Lloyd, which is a subsidiary again of the larger Hapag-Lloyd, has a variety of ships. Both Maersk, CMA CGM, their subsidiary APL, and Hapag-Lloyd, the only reason that they are U.S. flagged is because they get what's called a stipend from the U.S. government under the Maritime Security Program. This is a program that keeps 60 U.S. flagged vessels under the registry. The concept being this provides employment for U.S. mariners, but it also provides tonnage and shipping should we need them in case of national defense and war. Plus, it keeps those ships operating on key essential lines. So, for example, Maersk Lines operates largely from the east coast of the United States to Europe, through the Suez Canal, through the Red Sea, through the Bab el-Mandeb, through the Gulf of Aden, to the Persian Gulf. And it is Maersk ships that have largely been the subject of attacks recently by the Houthi. And what we've seen recently is that those Maersk ships have been rerouted.